Hey, it's time for a video. What do you think? It's been a while since I did a video of the comics I'm currently reading, so I thought I'd do another one and just show you what I've been reading, what I think about it, and possibly give you some recommendations for books you might enjoy reading. Let's get started. Bigfoot Bill, Shadow of the Mothman by Doug TENNAPEL. I've enjoyed Doug TENNAPEL's work in the past. One of my favorites is Ghostopolis. I also really like Cardboard. Really fun stories, a very prolific comic artist. He's done so much books. All right, he did an Indiegogo campaign a little bit ago for this one. I did not get in on that campaign. I actually borrowed this from a friend. Wink, wink. Thanks, Austin. And it is fun. It is a delicious, I mean, just aesthetically, this book is really nice. It's big and, you know, it's like a European comic format. It's so large, which I love. I try to do that with mine, you know, like Mortimer B. Radley is a larger book. And I enjoy that, a la European comics. This is a really fun story about a Bigfoot named Bigfoot Bill. All sorts of crazy creatures in it. I feel like Doug's work is always very whimsical and off the wall. And if you enjoy that sort of humor, this would definitely be something to go check out. Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. I love Zelda stories. I think Link is a fantastic character. I always love the righteous hero type character. And this one's really fun. This is a manga, so you have to read it from right to left. So if you're not used to that, it does take a little bit getting used to. This is a reprint of this series. This is just the first book in the series, so there's a bunch of books that they are printing in a slightly larger format than their original prints. Great story, though. YOTSUBA! I think that's how you say it. This is a book my daughter picked up at the library a few days ago. She finished reading it, so I started reading it, and it's hilarious, I gotta say. It's just a, like, everyday life story about a little girl and her father. Like, a really little girl, I don't know, maybe she's 5 or 6 or something, and she's crazy and does weird stuff like climb up a telephone pole and act like a cicada. And it tickles me. All ages, and it's just really funny. Like, I find it genuinely funny. Stop judging me. Time for a fantasy adventure? It is. RENE PFITZNER's Sneaky Goblins. RENE sent me this book. Great Australian friend of mine. Good day, mate. I'm racist. Sorry. That was a racist comment. Super colorful. Rene's art is really eye-catching and full of energy and color, which I love energy and color. Energy and color are my best friends. What do you think about that? This is a super fun story. Full of fantasy, role-playing type humor, wizards, goblins, orcs. Those are all my favorite sort of things. A story of an assassin who gets kicked out of assassin school and then goes on an adventure. Super fun story. I would definitely go check it out. RENE also has a current campaign going to fund another book, Sneaky Goblins at College. I'll put a link to that down below. I'll also put a link as to where you can buy this book. Check it out. As far as all ages, there are a couple mild curse words in here, so you'll have to just check it out yourself if you feel like your kids should read it or not. No major bombs or anything, though, that he's dropping. So, Reinventing Comics from Scott McCloud. This has been an interesting read. I haven't finished it yet, so maybe this is a premature decision to talk about it, but it's basically talking about the industry, the comics industry, and his thoughts on it. This was written back in the year 2000, which makes it 19 years old, which means a lot has changed, especially I feel like in web comics, and there have been some major graphic novels that have come out after this that have, I feel like, changed the industry and the way it's going. But so far it's been an interesting read. If you're interested in the industry, the market, the business discussion of comics, go check this out. I'd love to hear what you've been reading. Put those down in the comments. I'd love to hear your suggestions so I can figure out the next book to read. And you guys can share books to read to each other. Know what I mean? Hopefully some of these books will be interesting to you, like they were to me. If not, tell your mom about them. They might be interesting to her. Right, Mom? Okay, everybody, that is it for this video. Thanks for hanging out and watching me yap about stuff. Oh, the bright sun. Whoa. I'd like to thank all my patrons. You know who you are. Those of you who don't know who they are, here they are. Look at all them patrons. Big thanks to them. Without them, this video would not be possible. If you want to support this video, videos like it, and the comics I'm making, you can also become a patron. A link is available to click downstairs.